they will never give you honest feedback, okay? Because if they did, it would be like, do you know the game of poker? You play poker, like cards, and you bet money, right? It would be like, you don't show anyone else your cards, right? Because like, then no one knows if you're bluffing or you have the cards, right? So you don't reveal your hand to everyone, because then they would know exactly how to game you, how to hack you, right? So that's kind of what's going on here. They're never going to give you honest feedback. They're not going to say like, look, okay, number one, we basically rejected you for two reasons. First of all, we were hoping to hire someone who's taller. Now, I know we didn't say that, and I know that might not even be allowed, but depending on what the situation is, but really kind of amongst ourselves, we wanted someone taller. They have to present to customers, and we don't want someone that's 3'8". We wanted someone that will make a good impression. Even though we don't say that, we could. The other thing was, I see you've got a background in this, and that's great, but you didn't make any mention of accomplishments that you did on your own initiative. Now, I know we didn't prompt you for that, but we feel that, there's a lot of people that could do this job, but we're looking for someone exceptional that really shows a lot of initiative. We were hoping to see some sign of that in the interview, but you didn't volunteer anything that sounded like that. So that's why we rejected you. I know we didn't prompt you for that, but you see, if we had prompted you, if we had say, have you ever used initiative? The answer everyone's going to give is yes. So that's not a real good test. So we were hoping you would just volunteer it, and you didn't. So sorry, right? Now, if they actually revealed this to you, okay, you could pass that on to another candidate, or you could post it online or something. You could write a review of that employer, and you know what the recruiter told me? They told me they blah blah. And now the jig's up, right? So every candidate now that applies for that job, they'll wear platform heels. They'll wear the Nikki 6 8-inch platform heels, right? Or the Rick James kind of the platform heels with the goldfish in it, and then they'll make sure that the first thing they say when asked, tell me about yourself, is they'll say, well, I'm the person that shows lots of initiative. I did this one time and had this accomplishment, right? They're gaming the system. They're hacking, right? None of that stuff is true, but that's what people will say. So they get the job, they get selected, right? So that's why they'll never give honest feedback. It reveals their hand. Now, sometimes they give you feedback, but it's almost guaranteed it's not honest, or it's not the full story. Okay? So most people won't give you any feedback. The ones that do, you have to really take it with a grain of salt, because either it's false or it's certainly not the complete picture, and it's not the important stuff.